Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, limiting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero, like Defender of the Fatherland, here with a 2v2 on Elst, Outskirts, North. It is PAX, Ajax, and Ender, fighting here for the British Empire and democracy, here with the US 45th Infantry Division and the British 6th Armoured. As in south, it is Noob and Aries fighting here for Germany, Deutschland. The 4th Fallschirmjäger Division here working together with the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division. We got Triple Sappers, Scouts, and 30 Cals versus Panzergrenadiers, Bikes, and Fallschirmjäger. Big thanks to Felix for donating and supporting the Propagandacast with his hard-earned money. Big thanks to you, Felix, you're a lovable chap. And a big thanks to, pledging on Patreon, supporting the Propagandacast with their hard-earned money. Most appreciated. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking, also the YouTube algorithm. So, we're setting out in a variety of directions. We got Armoured supportive areas, not much of a surprise there. PAX Ajax with advanced infantry, not a surprise coming out of PAX. Let me just end here to pick a battle group. Heavy armor and Canadian shock certainly seems like the more likely candidates, but I mean, you could still go Indian artillery. Got some Grenadiers falling up in the wake of the Fallschirmjägers, a daring attack there. A total of 3 Fallschirmjäger divisions that fought in Italy, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 4th. The 4th being a big unit that's also composed of Italian paratroopers. So, there's a bit of a fun one there. More scouts for PAX Ajax, going for that, artillery observer build there that's fairly popular with advanced infantry players. Panzergrenadiers that are various dingoes for Ender. More grenadiers for Noob, and there goes Sabotage taking fire there, losing Michael there as the first loss here in the battle. Reginald here joins in, leaving just Leonard and John to get out of there, and sadly, John expires too. South side, substituting the Panzergrenadier here up north. We got here basically Noob sort of forming up blocking position with the Fallschirmjäger, but easily just leaving the north side there for now. Sappers pushed back here as well. That's 2 Sapper section run here for Ender with pretty heavy losses inflicted on him.
I hope they didn't hit something at once.
South side, the Saps diving for the fuel pod. They may hope to draw away Germans from the centre here, more southwards. As for PAX, he's just most going points. It's some light skirmishing. But beyond that, I know. Oh, there we go. Things are starting to get a bit more for the PAX here. Medical station for the PAX man. Light support company for Aries. Off the score to see out of Noob. And the 3rd Fallschirmjäger company. And he's as the Dingo. Fallschirmjäger swallow grenadiers, take a quick merge. And the Sender Scouts, they're pushing back the Grenadiers. They got some observers here for PAX Ajax, giving force the Scouts a bit of a boost. Drawn here. South here, looking to recapture the fuel point here from those Allied forces up north here. Panthers the Dingo. Bit of fighting here so far. Armoured support there, of course, with the... Roll there again. Can't tell because they don't get properly there for the DAK. Oh, and one of the boost factual guns, I believe. Infantry sports in here for PAX Ajax. Got 2 command posts there for Ender. We got more Fallschirmjäger out of Noob. Thumbs up. Dropping in, I think, to deal with the 30 cal. Which we got off guard. Not 8 down there by Noob. Obviously, can in position deal with the Fallschirm Pioneers, but this, as you can see, then allows the Grenadiers to flank in. So, pretty sharp play there by Noob. PAX was definitely not expecting that one. Might lose the 30 cal here. Good chance, in fact. Again, Grenadiers got it. Thumbs up the Noob. That was a pretty good play there. Here we got scouts in the slip service engineers moving in. Vast opponents being unlocked for Aries. And there's still no battle group as he pushes for the south, where we see Aries as withdrawn here. Coming off the 30 cal there. All those boxes of ammunition. More 30 cals for PAX Ajax. The Stinging Bow they're losing his 30 cal. Obviously, being a bit sore point. Cut off one being struck here. You got Ender just pushing ahead here now, attacking some points at the same time. Very good.
250, half track has arrived.
Like rushing in, 250 half-track here for Ares. Nuke with the Panzergrenadier Company. Color Front's been struck. German supply lines suddenly feel themselves a lot more pressured. Fighting coming in with MD-15. Wait for the artillery service. Sitting out here, a lot of reinforcements needed there for Nuke. These grenadiers specifically. It seems to be moving them ahead there. Stuart light tanks being ready for Ender. German situation in terms of map control right now is pretty rough. Could quickly get much worse. It's like one of the grenadiers got withdrawn there to reinforce fast. Actually reinforce in the first place. South side here, half rushing forward straight into a mine. Great mechanized assault there, Ares. Sappers closing in, but got more Germans arriving, including one equipped with the Maschinengewehr 34.
A mechanized combat group
Suppressing the MD-15 here for Noob's Fighting Pioneers. Still, I really think that is a much worthwhile upgrade. Some services went down here. Obviously, these Fighting Pioneers merged a bit with or reinforced other ways. Center, Sappers making progress south side. Ares keeps pushing forwards, very good. They're not just stopping to grab a point here and then advance. He keeps up momentum. Thumbs up. Stuart light tanks for Ender. Still no battle group. We got fresh artillery service there for the Paxman. Ajax. From north, the MG there holding off against the Infantry half to be reached them 16 there for Pax Ajax. Hunsaker's diving in. Catching the Dingo here, could even go for the M16 as well. He's still to take almost down. Grenades are being chucked here. Half track there. It's not upgraded yet here. See when it gets upgraded. Please go down here to the Panzerjägers. There we go. Does get the half track, but they get the M16 there. Firing out of a burning half track. Out of control. They somehow score the hits. Alright, Jürgen, don't mind the fire or the dead driver. Just aim and shoot. Machine gun there pushed out. As the Allied counterattack comes swinging in, and the machine was left very much, well, with no real support there. Coverage might in fact be the wipe here returned to Allied hands. Down he goes.
Panzer Infantry have orders to salvage all they can from vehicles.
LD-40s for Nuke, likely going to go there for the cheap reinforcements. Pack 40s on the way from as well.
Point is being taken from us.
Panzer Abwehr Kanone 40.
Improved tungsten core munitions shall lay waste to enemy armor.
Tungsten ammunition on the way.
Sector out of contact.
Ares, it seems. Salvage. Flak filling half track ready. Pack 40 halfway done. A lot of stuff going. German supply situation remains a bit precarious as the cutoff point once more is severed. Weird munition surplus there for the Pax Ajax man. Lighting Pune advancing there with the MD-15. Which was a light machine gun. It was basically a modified aircraft machine gun. What's this done with those in the aircraft? Basically, you know, gunners' positions. They had them, used them there. And when the upgrade moved to, I think, bigger guns, they obviously didn't need that, and so they had a lot of those lying about, and someone just had the idea, well, why don't we just turn them into like machine guns? And thus, that one. Engines on the way there for Ares. You can spot it there and quickly ruined here. Flagging here, so keeping up the go there, flagging Punera. And a flak filling half as well here, riding further, heavy fire support here. Mine goes off south side here. Sappers with the Panzer Pioneer. 487 116. Straight against Stuart heavy fire there, and we got Panzers falling up here. German assault is vicious. End of the railway, slow approaching 10 and mark. Still not taking the battle group. Nothing critical, I'd say. Just in a bit. Oh, let's get 5 meters on move. Not sure for cheap reinforcements. 2 thumbs up. And we see here Ares has lost the Panzer Pioneer squad. Places it though. We got the Fudge Makers dropping in. Right in front of the 30 cal here though. Not exactly the best of drops there. 30 cal course patiently allows it to drop down before opening up there. Which actually allows them to like just, you know, get past the Ecofire and push it off there. There's a bit of good luck there for Nope. Ended with the training on the way there. It's got some Fallschirmjägers.
Territory lost.
Equipped, of course, heavily with FT-42s, which actual Fallschirmjägers would not have been.
Vehicles must maintain the
They
pressure.
typically have like
no matter
one,
the
I think,
cost.
maybe two per squad.
Territory lost.
And if there were any sort of assault weapons like the hill equipped, they'd actually be assault rifles as they took on that similar assault rifle organization you might have seen on camp. So, fun fact. But anyways, got the officer squad for the Panzer Infantry for new. They'll benefit the pack and the Fallschirmjägers plus any potential troops, attacks. And there's still no battle group remaining there. Reluctant to make a decision, or perhaps again scheming something much more sinister.
Survival packages for Panzer crews have arrived. Smoke canisters have been retrofitted.
Boost for light vehicles, section top of the black dealing half track. And there you go, scouts, or Calypso's wing force, keep calling the scouts, yeah. Oh, goodness! Almost all three squads walked into the same mine at the same time. That went surprisingly well for how bad that could have been there. Using only 3 men there, and again, one squad basically not taking any damage from it. That was very lucky there for Ajax. Good golly. After diving, getting hit with a grenade, there's Steve bomb there at the section. Push back, almost got the 250, but it narrowly failed that final shot. Another 30 cal for Pax Ajax on top of demolition package for anti-tank mines and demo charges. North here, fresh yellow push for another M16 here out of Paxman, flanking up behind the Germans, actually by accident hitting the black blind spot of the camouflage Pack 40. That's a bit awkward there for Noob. Another flak filling half on the way for Pack for somebody just Pack stops in front of the Pack. Trying to almost knock it out. That does feel good. Gets it in fact. Wow, he actually had an opportunity to then kind of slip. That's very good luck for Noob, I'd say. Incredibly good. German forces push through the southern forces area here. British forces getting ready to counterattack here. Flash out those bloody Jerrys.
Attack-mounted flak feeling is ready.
Section ready for Ender. The super teams for Pax Ajax. Sabers on the move. Setting up position here. And up north, Pax's attack continues against Noob and his faction Pioneer, now both upgraded with the MG-15.
Panzerjäger anti-vehicle infantry available.
Got a sapper team there. Victory around here, we got 4-12-1-16. Victory points wise, it's pretty close between the two sides. Got the faction Pioneer up here with the MG-15s. Fallschirmjägers, Grenadiers, Pioneers all swinging in here for a flank. Fallschirmjägers a little down. Got the Panzer for Noob. Fallschirmjägers hitting a mine here. Pioneers going for the flank. Got until being laid down. We got still being pulled down here on the German assault south side here. Air swing in here. We got end up moving in, I think, to assist his teammate. Catching here Noob's forces in a bit of a squeeze there. Fallschirmjägers pinned down. Grenadiers in trouble. Both squads there very low on health here. Also knowing the tank command of the steward, boosting nearby infantry, and also giving the ability to mark targets.
20 mil. Eager to take the fight to them.
Panzer Company halfway done. Ares, no attack. Looks like he's called in a Panzerjäger will be here. 2 half-packs filled with them. Panzerjäger lining up for howitzers here. Another 6 pounder for Ender, who still hasn't picked the battle group. Slowly moving towards the 20-minute mark. Chief reinforcement for Noob. Thumbs up.
Have captured the victory point.
Very good ability to have. Which is why so many American players go to stream support centers, so they can research it fast. Give that black feeling half-tech panzers in the run here. Good counter push here by Ender. At this rate, it's starting to look like heavy armor though for Black Prince. Could also be Canadian shock. Threats of something like Crocodile. We'll have to see. But it feels like it's going to be one of those two there. Panzer Party's wiped again, like I said, Panzer Ares. Black feeling half done. Ares is getting pummeled quite aggressively. And it's taking up there. Got the company command post on the way. That was pretty nasty there for the DAK player.
Our capture point
North
is being
nukes landing
neutralized by
force
the
again.
enemy.
Fallschirmjägers, Grenadiers, and Fallschirmjägers doing what they can. Pioneers, they're getting
Our
hammered by
territory
American
is in
artillery.
enemy hands.
As the sky comes crashing down on them, we got survival training for packs, making these chaps even tougher. Mina!
LEIG, indirect fire support, reporting in.
Nasty.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
Dick Panzer slowly responding here, south side. Got into here, quick ground punch, of course, could try and advance the
Enemy
front line a bit
forces
more.
have claimed our sector.
Make it a bit harder there, ferries, to get things back. We got Rangers. Got auto fire there for the howitzer, and we got medical station shenanigans well there for Pax Ajax. And the HMG nest there out of Ender. Where I'm not too sure. Oh, around the center here.
Enemy from their holes.
197, 116.
Proximity alarm near our fuel point.
And with the Panzer, you can see we got 291, 116 still. Plot continues against the Germans. But the triple cap here out of the Allies is definitely bad news for the Reich.
Enemy forces have taken our territory.
Flammenpanzers ferries. Pax laying down a lot of artillery beacons.
Territory lost.
There you go, machine gun nests. They're ready to cover the center victory point.
Panzer 3 is eager for action, Commandant.
Okay, areas with a Flammenpanzer die. More anti-infantry assets, but obviously it's not going to be much use against Allied tanks. We can end in there with the first return tank, but 60 minutes in almost 17. And is less pick the battle group.
Has been destroyed.
250 down. 143 is 116. Argentine unit ace level overcome here by the Allies assaulting on the Pax Ajax. Do get here an attempt by Nuke to sort of open up a new front up north here. Not bad at all. Our Citizens Pax only has a low health machine gun team covering that. Artillery is creeping in. Fortunately, there we go. Flam punch to the rescue. Noting the defensive position established there by Pax Ajax. Matilda's fender down to the Crusader. At this point, I might as well just get heavy armor, call it a regular Churchill, I suppose. South side, Ares on the offensive as well. He grabs some points, getting back some lost terrain here. Puncher going in hard, hoping to not encounter any severe anti-tank defenses here, clearly. Shooting there. There you go. Pax Ajax with a howitzer. As for Noob, while he does obviously have the Panzer Company up, he doesn't have the fuel for a tank, and he clearly has no interest, I guess, in the Stars. Of course, he could easily have gone for some by now, but
Flampanzer 3 is reporting in.
another Flampanzer 3 here out for Ares. And the fact about the flamethrower tank, the gun usually will actually be later used on the German flamethrower half touch, you know, from Coh3 and Coh2. Exact same gun, they're mounted on it. Another fun fact, some of the first flamethrower tanks were just improvised. They take just some Panzer 1s, I think, replace one of the machine guns to have sort of handheld flamethrower pioneers would use. That's a bit of fun as well, eh? First out here, ready for Pax Ajax, Freedom and Democracy. That's the first Matilda runners have ended. Armour training away. There's still no battle group though.
We have half-track support fueled and ready for deployment.
As for Noob, I'm guessing he's looking at Whiter there. Oh, he has the message for it. And there you go. Finding some Starstone for Noob. 2 thumbs up. Could also go for Fallschirmjägers, but the Starstone obviously are a bit more durable compared to the Fallschirmjägers.
We have lost the transport.
250, half 52 down. Flammenpanzer diving in, hitting mines here still. Ender's position is looking front exposed here, not enough. Yeah. Making it easy for the Germans to push through there. Even again, one tank hits a mine, it is costing here Ender a fair bit. Plus, the frame wasn't quite taken into account, so if one entity gets into trouble, it is isolated from the other entertainment. So, again, lacking depth here. Keeping the trouble as well here. Trying to keep the German occupied here, but that is clearly not panning out here, and it takes another nasty loss there. Got one of the flamethrower tanks though. Very still lacking more backup himself. The tank didn't lack tanks. Units being hit there by Allied artillery. And we got there, kind of almost done here for Noob. The center function makes going for grabbing a flamethrower there before making a very hasty tactical retreat.
Our victory point is being neutralized by the enemy. Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Sloop serves the camp flanking in there. Starts to look against the separate grenade gun through as well there.
Victory point under enemy
Land cover
control.
attempt to hold Ajax from punching through, but just didn't want to get out. In fact,
Command
it might even just
available.
start with
They
enough
shall lead
bad
our
luck.
forces to glory.
And while we've hit the tournament mark, it's still not gone for battle. We've attempted the tournament mark, where I'd say really just stop having any benefit from not taking the battle.
Territory sector has been claimed by
I
the
think
enemy.
means like it
We do
sounds
not
like
hold
but
any
ended so
victory
far.
points. How
Does not
could
bother
this
me.
happen?
Despite having taken some fairly heavy losses at the moment. Remains firmly opposed, would appear to balance. So Ares will have to see if he continues to pick up here. And of course the tele service. Good upgrade for the Paxman. Rangers of Pax. He actually built the barracks, it seems, just to train Rangers. Talk about commitment. Good guns for Ender.
Pack 38 is entering the field.
Eager to go.
Got the Matilda there, sort of inching back and forth. Yeah, still not battle group for them. The Panthers are meeting the Friend section towards about Pack 47 Nuke. Mine goes off, the causing areas some rather nasty casualties. Foot guard's almost done. We in a Pack 38 flam punch the hits a mine. And we got Packs 87 with some supply drops for his Rangers. And I imagine other nearby units. Got the Pack pushing northwards here. Limited support though. See him hiding out there. Go shooting, scoring some hits. Like he's forgotten about his Rangers for a bit there. It's definitely a bit of good luck for the Germans. South side, Ares with a fresh push again here. Striking into Ender and Pax Ajax here. Franklin trying to make the 20. 101 was 116. And for the push weapons with the team.
Force to the front line. 100 points remain.
99 was 116. Another Ranger squad here for the Paxman. Got the hearts of flying away there. More supply drops here. Load of bazookas and flamethrowers. Guess Pax. Oh, BARs rather. I'm surprised. Guess he doesn't want that for his Rangers. Utility here. Causing areas of previous flamethrower tank. Unfortunately, not able to do much against it. Good guys and move. They're definitely getting dealt with by the flamethrower tank. We've got some sort of Rangers now. Command tank here out. Ferries just no tech from it seems. No tech. Yeah, why just like that for no. No major supplies there. Up north though. Nuke successfully punched through the Ajax Ajax lines with a piece severing the northern resource way there. Very good work there. 90 versus 116. Hunter Kennedy is on the move. Take off. Famous 116 and Grant's being locked off Ender. Certainly posing another potential problematic headache here for the Germans. ED versus 116. Hearts are still at it. Vetchit's already there for Pax Ajax.
A Panzer IV command vehicle awaits assignment to the field.
Oh, we finally got a battle group friend there. Finally, it is heavy armor. Ultimately, that's what a bit better, like after 24 minutes. Yeah. Got the Black Princess well selected. So looking at them meanwhile. Rangers launching assault here. Pax Ajax. Almost the assault men charging in, Rangers being the assault German troops being overwhelmed here. As Ajax comes charging in, their south charge is deployed in attempt to support the American advance. Ajax is too fast for that. Doing everything can hold the American advance, but Ajax just ignores it in the name of freedom. Sturmpanzer Fear for Noob. Ryan rain in there. Ajax Infantry almost got the Rangers score there. Very close call. Super close ball, been a bit short here. Super team there, they'll incinerate it. And flamethrower tank achieved Betty 2 there. Not bad there by Aries. As Ender continues to inch towards the Black Prince. Panzer's almost done. Out to farther at it. Another entertaining defender. I'm just going to solo up that Black Prince. 65 114. Germans continue to have a bit of a victory point issue here. The Allies continue to have like a massive lead. Panzer made command to find happening at Berries. Thumbs up. Speaking up to south there with the Panzerjägers. We got flares here.
We have 5 command points available.
Pushing northwards here, the Starstorm and the Faction Union and the Schrock Panzer here.
Luftwaffe forces are available to harass the target area.
Archip in the busy, assisting his teammate repairing the tank. Thumbs up. Very quiet otherwise again, besides just the, constant roaring of guns. So specifically. Just be about to change here. Yes. Allied forces push out to the other side. Goes thumbs up. Fachimeg is being pushed off. Deep sauerkraut here starts to paint down the Rangers on continuity. Fachimeg trying to get the cannon. Still, Panzer getting pelted with the rockets, causing quite a bit of damage and disruption. Pen to the rescue. Command tank, flamethrower tank, trying to do what they can here. Not great, and there you go. 250 down, more Panzer Pioneer. South side of German lines about to crack him under the British defender who's got the Black Prince out. On the unicorn of the British Empire seat. Panzer gets wiped out and Mary's losses are really getting high here. Comfortably so. The Allied casualty loss gap continues to grow.
Frontline Panzer Pioneers have deployed.
And again, more and more company for the Germans. Another Ranger squad from Ajax. Another one. Intervene into the Rangers here from Ajax.
Territory sector out of contact.
Supply drops. Team weapon training vendor. Germans, everything almost seems at this point to this focus. The center here, 53, 87. Got the infantry in the assault here against its Axis position with 3 flanks and the victory bomb of that anti-tank supporting it to the Tilda. That is going to fall short here. Mind that being some in there. John Panzer to the rescue. 46 with 387. Pioneers about to get wiped out. We get a replacement captain from Ajax. And a lighter here, called in. Unleashing the Luftwaffe on Ajax and Ender, having to break the hegemony of the centre. Stukas and Fusiferis, bring in some rocket artillery. No more Mr. Nice Aries from him, that much is for sure. Panzer Grenadiers have the sector. 44 to 85.
Walking Stuka artillery team need orders.
He's about to once more get explosive here. Ares has someone to build his forces below that. He's quick getting deconstructed by the Allies. And there you go. Stuttgarter forces arrived.
Territory
44
lost.
to 76. Bit surprised the Allies haven't been perhaps a bit more aggressive, maybe trying to lose maybe blows at times. Need to explore some opportunities. We got more good guys within there. Thumbs up. Black fence while he certainly hasn't been doing much either. In some respects, I feel like this could be a bit more actively controlled. There you go. Sturmpanzer down, cleared up my Rangers head on. It's definitely a bit brutal there for Noob. He's also lost his Panzer 4. There you go. German armor charging units, got Black Prince and Hot Pursuit here, and Matilda 2.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Germans just trying to get some free on the point. Nothing's going to work out here. And there you go. GG, game over. Victory for the Allies, a loss for the Axis. A nasty match here. Strategically, I do think the Axis players need to focus a bit more on the resources on the sides and perhaps less much on the center. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. This is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.